Is there? You don't know? Dad, I'm a warrior. Losing does not mean nothing to me. Hmm? Yeah, it's puffy a little bit. Only tiny bit to the side there. Tiny little bit. Oh, they got the onesie on. Oh. Oh. Alexa, what's the weather in London, UK today? In London, England, it's 5 degrees Celsius. What? Mostly cloudy skies. 5? Today, you can look for overcast weather with a high of 6 degrees and a low of 4 degrees. What the hell? Where's... It's taking the thing piss, man. This thing is dumb. I wanted to get... What's the name? Cartel and things not on this shit. Cutty ranks. Arsenal in trouble because they keep dropping points. It's like the pressure is getting to them.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the lone role up front. He's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too, because when it comes to defence, he has to become the first line, and he never shies away from that. He's happy to embrace it and work hard.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Toure does well to get it back. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, it's Dembele. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Bellingham. Dembele! Dembele's delivery. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. And it's O'Reilly. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. O'Reilly. Oh, that's well spotted. That pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw-in. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Rice. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Sends it crossfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely shaped ball. Ryerson. Vasco da Gama upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
It's a pretty loose pass. Locatelli. Vasco da Gama finding their passes. Oh, he's found support out wide. He rises! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
O'Reilly. And it's Di Maria. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Di Maria. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. O'Reilly providing an outlet on that flank. And he's picked out the run. And this is Drogba. Chance to deliver. Terrific header. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold has it out. A header! Oh, crossbar! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson has it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. O'Reilly. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Yaya Toure. And it's Rice. Di Maria. Di Maria has been caught there, it's a foul. Tries to play it through.
There will be
Played in deep. He's got two. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
seemed beyond the defence. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And if you do have a chance today,
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out to the right. And this is Dembele. He is through here. Oh, terrible pass. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Vasco da Gama have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe, and this is Drogba. Toure gets into some space. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Alexander-Arnold, up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Rice. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a ball! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a shot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Vasco da Gama really are responding in the right manner. Now they're looking focused and motivated.
That's the throw. No, again there's no way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Substitutions taking place.
Yaya Toure. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Dembele. Oh, super ball. Shot at goal! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was a given, it always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
He scored!
After 80 minutes is number 20, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Alexander-Arnold. And this is Dembele. Drilled in low.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's a throw-in. He's through here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Darwin. He has found the way through. The final 5 minutes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Darwin. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Robertson. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There will be
Passes
3 minutes
short and
added
sharp.
time.
Locatelli. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Madueke. Rice. Well, that has not gone well. And that's a good-looking ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Just not good enough on so many levels.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Out towards the flank. Vieira. Robson.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Cruyff. And it's Drogba. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Cruyff. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Moved on forwards. Cruyff. Cross goes in there. Oh no, this decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Bellingham. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, well measured. That's a good ball. Goes long and straight. And here's Messi. Van Dijk powering forward here. Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Drogba. Knocks it out wide. Hit into the middle. Terrific header! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United go into the lead. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Manchester United finding their passes. Drogba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pelé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Oh, well played. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Messi. Messi. Yaya Toure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Driving forward. Lovely feet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Reminder today, everybody, to make
Caution
sure
certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Yaya Toure. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Gets a good foot in there. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Robertson. So what can they make of this? And that's been won straight back. Tries to pass it through. It's Drogba! That was superb goalkeeping.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
And he's there to belt it away. And here's Dembele. Tries to play it through. Showing good feet. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And one more try! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira shows great strength.
Substitution on the field.
Liverpool
11,
have their third corner.
Mbappe. Number 15.
Climbs up big!
Coming on the field.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Drogba.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's having a shot! Should have equalised.
Drogba was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Thinks about the shot. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit up and again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Oh, good-looking ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Drogba really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that has left him in a heap. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Yaya Toure.
There will be
Swings
1
it
minute
across.
added time.
Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Tries to get it clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
And
So
just
there
quick
it
reminder,
is.
to
What struck you
please
most
drink
about that?
responsibly.
Yeah, well,
Anyone, if
I've
you're
been on the
an adult.
lose.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep, that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he was quick to react. And now the breakaway. Gerrard. Out to the right. Pedro Neto has it out wide and in space. Surely now!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Drogba. Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's travelling a long way. Stood up well to him there. Distributed tidily. There's the crossfield ball. That's a good run down the left. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Drogba is always scanning the pitch for targets.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vitz looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Van der Vaart. Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van der Vaart tries a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gerrard. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good spread. Wirtz gets across to intercept that. Van der Vaart knocks it into space. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Baresi gets over and intercepts. To play it through. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. That is some save from Khan. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick, and it's Wirtz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Drogba. That looks a good ball through. Great ball. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Long ball looking to counter. Van der Vaart. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a promising position. Dembele looking to be a menace in the final third. Neymar. Van der Vaart. Now, can they get him away? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
Just
here.
a quick reminder today, please
Reflections
refrain
on the
from
first
parking
half?
outside
Well,
at
obviously
this
no
stage.
breakthrough as
Thank you
yet,
very
but
much for your
it's not
cooperation.
from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. And he's on a charge. Little pass back.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Delightful ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Pedro Neto. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Osimhen. And he's picked it up out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. Cross from Robert. Big header! They just took too long getting forward.
Drogba simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. Now he's got space here. He is through here. Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
70 minutes is number 8.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Cannavaro. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Dijk is there to clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution.
To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedro Neto, looking for the run. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Robertson plays it forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Osimhen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Soboslai does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Neto. To Gerrard. And it's Messi. Now it's Osimhen. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Szoboszlai. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he cuts out the supply. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And now,
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Martinez punts it upfield. Oh, what has happened here? He has found a way through. Real chance! In he goes again. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cross in. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure, deliver. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Kane looking to get on the end of this. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's been played through. Messi does really well to win the ball there. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Played out wide. Now it's Di Marco. Threads one in, flashes it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Mbappe. And it's Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mets were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Azar. Great vision. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard. Drogba. Yaya Toure. Kokchu wins the duel this time. Azar. Dembele. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with. He's in a good position here. It's Drogba! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe is flagged offside. And it's Dembele. Drogba is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. He's on it, can he get away? Messi gets into some space. Mbappe. Robertson. That's a throw. Azar can see things others simply cannot. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Drogba. Wirtz. Now it's Lewandowski. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Lovely pass. And the shot! It's in! First blood drawn.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Mets have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
He's got full! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy. Mets couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Yaya Toure. And it's Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Wirtz. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Mets are looking to go forward now. DiMarco goes on a charge down the left. Caught offside that time. Robertson swung over. Time and again they are repelled. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe tries to pass it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Yaya Toure is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Metz needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Metz clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's DiMarco. Can he get it through? He's played it long. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! That's really well manoeuvred. No, he wasn't going to let him past. 75 minutes played. And here's Kane. He's gone for goal! He should have put that one away.
Kane really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's a really well-measured ball. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival.
Metz surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Marquinhos. He won't be happy with that one. And he's running through. Bellingham is having a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. DiMarco.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Drogba. Fofana gets over and intercepts. DiMarco. Now it's Lewandowski, and he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Toure looking to run onto it. He gets big, and it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Hazard, and this is our shot at goal! Bellingham. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Bellingham claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above.
Shapes to shoot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yaya Toure. David Villa is herring after that one.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's fabulous. And gets his head on it! Marquinhos with the clearance. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
There's the shot! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Drogba
really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
After 13 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Didier Drogba.
And it's Belletti.
Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
Threads one in. That is good alertness. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Bergkamp. And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bergkamp. Now it's Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. Robertson receives it in a wide position. And that's another good win of the ball. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Belletti. And here's Bellingham. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Rice. Played out wide. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And this is Yaya Toure. And this is Dembele. He's got away. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. Yaya Toure, great vision. Mbappe gets into a good position. Delivery from Mbappe.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Drogba. Oh, super ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's Dembele.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
David Villa picks it up out wide. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's
And
plenty
now,
of positives to
all
take
members of the
despite the
crowd,
lead
I'd
being
like
so
to
small,
ask you to
Peter.
join me
I think
in
playing
wishing
well,
our
good
birthday
energy,
boy
a little more
very
composure up
special
front perhaps.
birthday.
That's not too much to ask.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's a cute ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Robertson. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for options for movement.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Drogba! Bellingham. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dembele! And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's neat. Elects to cross. And the volley. And that's off target.
Borussia Dortmund really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
And this is Van Basten. Lofted in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Villa. And here's Bergkamp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises...
Oh, and a chance! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And for a moment, time stood still. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! Bellingham. Now it's Villa. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, that great chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Keep calm and on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bellingham, good read, needed to be. Rice. Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. David Villa. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Back towards the middle. Now it's Drogba. Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Tries a shot!
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. He is through here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Bellingham. Drogba. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost in... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending.
But terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Good ball over the top. Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it into space. Robertson. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Serginho. Thuram. Oh, it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in deep. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Dembele. Decent chance! They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to play it through. He's gone direct here. And it's Kimmich. That looks a good ball through. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dembele picks it up out wide. Cross into the box. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
This looks promising. Shot, great chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rashford. Timber. Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Thuram. Spread it left. Thuram. That's an excellent interception. Robertson.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Drogba. And this is Dembele. He's got away. He slings it. Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bellingham, he's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Kimmich looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shoots! He's scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Mbappe! Great vision. Cross needs to... climbs up big! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Xavi Alonso. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Liverpool are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. There's the start of the second half. Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Drogba, now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played, well played. Not the most accurate pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, that's been intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run. He's in space and looking for options. Forward it goes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Kimmich. Serginho. Oh, super ball. And the finish! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Thuram, spread out to the left. Now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Rashford tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Just about up to the hour now. The ball goes in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot's on here. And a chance! Deftly out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro cuts it out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's green grass ahead of him. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 14, Rashford. Substitution in progress.
Bellingham. Yaya Toure threads one in. Koulibaly did well to stay. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe, chance! It's a goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now it's Drogba. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's away! There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Bellingham has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Works it forward. 5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Yaya Toure. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Toure has created one goal already. Robertson has it in a wide position. Rashford, He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Van de Ven. Kimmich. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
That's at the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Drogba voted man of the match and deservedly.